Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Are y'all tired of wasting your money every day on stuff you really don't need? Well, today I want to talk to you about some things that we buy or don't buy, some things that we do that help keep us from wasting money. So, without wasting any time, let's dive right in. First, we're going to start talking about just a couple of things that you can not waste money on around the house. And number one, which a lot of minimalist and frugal living people will tell you, paper towels. I'm very anti-paper towel. Are you anti-paper towel? Let me know in the comments. I don't like buying paper towels. I probably buy 2 6-packs twice a year. Like, as in the entire year, I buy 2 6-packs of paper towels. And I use coupons, and I wait for them to go on sale. So I might spend $10 a year on paper towels. The majority of the time when we use paper towels, it's when we're camping, and paper towels are a lot more convenient then. Instead of paper towels, we use cloth napkins, or we use napkins that I've made. I'll take dish towels that I find on clearance, and I will cut them in like 6 pieces. I'll hem the edges, and we use those for napkins, or for rags to clean the counters, or for whatever. And then when they're dirty, they go into the napkin trash, which is just a bin that holds them, until the next day when I do laundry, and into the laundry they go. And they're clean every day. No need for paper towels. I hate using paper towels. Next, we have ice. Most people that know me know that I hate buying ice. I've never in my entire life lived in a house with an ice maker. My parents didn't have an ice maker. Our apartment didn't have an ice maker. We've had 3 different refrigerators since living in this house for the past 14 years. None of them have had an ice maker. You know what I do? I have ice trays. I crack ice trays every day, sometimes twice a day. I even have bins in our outside freezer to hold extra ice so that if we go camping or something like that, we have extra ice for our coolers. So we do not have to buy ice, because I hate buying ice. Water is free. You shouldn't have to pay for it. That's just my opinion. Another thing is household cleaning products. You know what I clean with? The 50-50 ratio of vinegar and water. That's what I clean everything with the exception of the bathroom, because I feel like that needs something a little stronger. I do have a cleaner for my shower, because my bathroom is floor to ceiling, wall to wall tile, and tile grout is the worst. So I have a shower cleaner, and then I have a toilet cleaner, and I do have Clorox wipes for when my kids are sick and they miss the toilet. I couldn't live without Clorox wipes because they always miss the toilet. But back to the cleaners. I don't have any other cleaners. Vinegar and water, it can clean everything. And we don't get sick. We're not dying of food, bacteria, poison, whatever you want to call it on the kitchen counters, because I keep them clean. I have the vinegar. It cleans things. And that's really all you need. That's just my opinion. Maybe you feel different, but there's no reason to buy these 20,000 different cleaners that they have available. And some of them are very expensive. You can get a big thing of vinegar for like, what is it, like $4 maybe? And when you're splitting that 50-50 with water, it lasts quite a long time. So don't buy all the fancy cleaners that you do not need. All right, to all the ladies out there, the world tells you you need to spend buku-doodles of money buying things to make you beautiful. I'm here to tell you, you don't need it. You don't need all the things to make you feel beautiful. You know what the key to feeling beautiful is? You need to find a good husband, find a good best friend who will both compliment you enough to where you always feel beautiful. I am blessed to have both in my life. I have an amazing husband. I have an amazing best friend. They both give me compliments to where I always feel beautiful, and I don't feel the need to spend a ton of money trying to make myself look beautiful. But if you want to know a few things that I don't buy, let's go into that. First, the most common thing that women buy to make themselves look beautiful is makeup. I don't feel like it's necessary. I feel like I look just great. And you know what I use? Mascara. I don't use anything else. There was a time, maybe like 10, 15 years ago, that I went through the eyeliner phase, but in the past 10 years, mascara. That's all I use. And it's just cheap CoverGirl mascara. And I wait for it to go on sale, and I have a coupon. I might spend $10 a year on makeup. And another bonus is it saves you a lot of time if you're not putting on all the makeup. But you don't need makeup to be beautiful. If you like it and it's in your budget, whatever, but you don't have to have it. You can save all that money and use it for something else. Another thing I don't spend money on is hair products. You know, like the hairsprays and the mousses and the gels, and I don't really know what else is out there because I don't use anything, obviously. I use shampoo and conditioner. Those are my hair products. I don't use anything else. I do have a hair straightener that I use maybe once a year because for some reason, whatever Halloween costumes I choose every year, it looks better with my hair down. So I straighten it when it is down. And I do own a blow dryer, but my husband uses it equally the same amount because he has a long beard and he's got to maintain that, needs the blow dryer. So we both use the blow dryer. I have that, but I don't have anything else. No hair dye either. I used to dye my hair many, many, many years ago, but you know what? I have like naturally dirty blonde hair. So when I start turning gray, and I do have a few gray hairs, it blends in really nice. So I would love to dye it dark brown again like I used to many years ago, but I chose to not because I don't want the grays showing up. Not that I really care that much, but it is a nice bonus for my hair color. The grays don't show up. Another thing is haircuts. I don't get haircuts. This is what my hair looks like all the time. You see my hair? It's up. It's in a little bun thing. I wear the headband, which I love my headbands. And I don't do that to make myself look beautiful. I do it because that's how I express myself. I mean, come on. I got panda bears on my headband. I think they're super cute. But anyways, haircuts. I don't get haircuts. Maybe once or twice a year, just a little trim or to finally take some length off my hair. My best friend cuts my kids' hair for free because she's nice like that. And my husband does go get his hair cut, but he needs to maintain to look nice for his job. I don't have a job. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So this is the look I have. And I'm happy with that. It's low maintenance and I don't spend tons of money getting my hair cut and styled and dyed and all that nonsense. It's so expensive. If you looked at the prices lately, it's crazy. Last thing on my list is, what is it? Manicures and pedicures. I don't think I've ever had a manicure. I used to paint my fingernails when I was in maybe high school, but I never really liked painting my fingernails. However, from probably the age of 15 to 25, I never left the house without my toenails being painted. I know, I don't go out with naked toes. Until about 2 years ago, I had a little funky toenail thing, and so I couldn't paint my toenails. And you know what I decided? I don't need to spend that money and time painting my toenails. Even though a thing of toenail polish probably lasts me like a year or two, because it doesn't take much to paint some toenails. But I decided even that wasn't worth it. I'm not going to paint my toenails anymore. But in all those 20 years of painting my toenails and never leaving the house without painted toenails, I've had one pedicure. One. You know why I had that pedicure? I was 36 weeks pregnant and the struggle was real trying to reach my toes. And I was like, that's it. I give up. I'm getting a pedicure, which is really good because the next day I ended up in the hospital and they induced me and I had my baby. So it was perfect time to get a pedicure. Who knew? But that's the only one I've had. I couldn't even imagine how much pedicures and manicures cost. I've never looked into it, but I imagine it's a lot of money and I don't think it's worth it. And fun fact, the long fake nails, they give me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like them. I don't know why, but it weirds me out. I don't know. That's just me. Do you like the long fake fingernails? I don't know. I could just be crazy and it could just be a me thing, but hey, we all got our thing. Let's move on. But those are the things that I do for myself or that I don't buy. And you know what? I still feel beautiful. Moving on, we're going to talk about going out to eat. Okay, so a huge waste of money is going out to eat on a regular basis. Do not go out to eat. I'm going to talk about a couple situations where it is convenient to go out to eat, but don't do it because going out to eat is such a waste of money. I am begging you, please stop going out to eat all the time. It's fine for a special occasion, date night or a birthday or something like that. And we don't even go out to eat for birthdays and stuff. And usually date nights, it's literally we go to Walmart and we'll pick up like shrimp and steak and cook it at home because it's cheaper that way. But number one, snacks. When you're out in town, you're running errands and it's past lunchtime or it's late and it's past supper time and you're starving. Don't stop for snacks. You know what you do? Let me introduce you to the glove box, the keeper of the snacks. Nobody goes hungry in my car. If you're hungry, there's snacks in the glove box. If you don't want those, you're not that hungry. And everybody in the car is not allowed to be in the car unless they bring their water. Everybody has their own water because you don't get thirsty either. We don't buy drinks and we don't buy snacks out because that is a huge waste of money, especially ones in like the gas stations. Those are crazy expensive. I rarely go into a gas station unless like we're on a trip and we have to use the bathroom. Snacks in the gas station are outrageously expensive. Like, how do people afford that? No, that's where your glove box comes in handy, and keep all the snacks in there. Find somewhere in your car to conveniently keep snacks so you're not hangry and trying to kill everybody in the car. Anyways, don't buy snacks in town. That's all I'm saying. All right, one of the biggest money wasters and budget busters there is going out to eat for lunch every day for work. Don't do it. I haven't worked in 13 years, but when I did work, I always took my lunch to work with me. I packed my own lunch, leftovers, salad, something, I don't know. It was always something, but I packed my own lunch. I obviously very rarely go out to eat, but I'm assuming a lunch costs, we're going to say like $15 for a lunch. I don't know. I could be wrong. If you know, please tell me. But I think it's like $15. Times 5, that's $75 a week. That's like half my week's grocery budget on just your lunch. That is ridiculous. That is the biggest waste of money. Now, obviously, I don't go out to eat for lunch because I don't work, but my husband does. And you know what? He's always packed his own lunch. He doesn't go out to eat. Now, he used to work in an office or a building that had a microwave, and he was able to take leftovers all the time. Then for the past like 5 years, he's had a work van, and he goes, to different job sites and stuff. So he doesn't have access to a microwave. For a long time, bless his heart, he was so dedicated, he took a sandwich every day to work. I made him a sandwich every morning, and he'd take like an apple and yogurt and like chips in a Ziploc bag and maybe a protein bar or a tuna pouch, snacks and stuff to go with it. But he took a sandwich every day for probably like 2 years. And now he has one of those like single burner stoves, and that takes like the butane fuel, and he will actually take leftovers and heat it up on that. So now he can take all kinds of stuff to work with him that's not just, cold food in your cooler. Which, speaking of coolers, I do recommend investing in a good cooler. He does have like the small Yeti cooler, and I don't remember how much it was, but if you take out how much it costs going out to eat and investing in a good cooler instead, it ends up being well worth the money. I promise you that is a good buy, is well worth the money. But don't go out to eat for lunch every day for your work. It's not worth it. Figure it out. If you need help figuring out what you can take for lunch, different ideas, let me know. I can probably talk to my husband. We can make a video about it, because sometimes I don't even know the things that he takes for lunch because I'm doing other things when he's getting ready in the mornings. But let me know if you want a video on that. I can do that. but don't go out to eat for lunch. Also, don't go out to eat when you're running late at night. Maybe you're in town later than you thought and it's past supper time, or you're at a ball game with one of your kids and it's running late. You know, the easy, convenient thing to do is to go pick up some fast food on your way home. But that's really expensive and it's really not good for you. I personally don't eat fast food, but that's because it makes me feel like crap. I can't eat fried food at all hardly because I've changed my diet so much that it just, oh, it's not good. But don't do the fast food. Like, I feel like it's gotten really expensive last time I did look at prices, which is insane. It's fast food. You're paying so much money for garbage. But don't do it when you're out late. You know what you do instead? Make sure you have your freezer stocked with convenient food that is easy to throw in the microwave or throw in the oven really quick when you get home. You know what my go-to is for my kids if we're out late? I come home, I throw corn dogs in the air fryer. Well, our oven has an air fryer in it, but I throw them in there and that's their supper. I'm like, oh, we're late, we're running late, we're all tired, you're having corn dogs. That's what I do. My best friend, dino nuggets and tater tots. Whatever works for you. And I promise you, yes, it's not the healthiest thing in the world, but I promise you it's better than fast food. There's no way it's not better than fast food. It's not a vegetable, but it's also not fast food and greasy and gross. And it's cheaper. It'll still be cheaper. Not as cheap as a homemade cooked meal or whatever, but it's cheaper when you got nothing else to do. You're late, you're tired. For me and my husband, we like Trader Joe's chicken. And I'll either throw some rice in the rice cooker while I'm doing other things, unloading the car or whatever we've been doing. And then we'll cook up the Trader Joe's chicken, put it over rice. It takes maybe like 15 minutes, which really is probably faster than if you were to do fast food anyways. Like, I don't know how long it takes to do fast food, but you have to go and park and go in and eat. Or even if you go through the drive-thru, you still have to wait in the drive-thru and do the order. And then are they really going to get your order right? I don't know. But keep food in your freezer for those late nights when you know that at some point something's going to happen and you're going to be out late and you're going to need something really quick to feed everybody and then send them off to bed. So keep food in your freezer for last minute meals. That's really all I got about going out to eat. It's such a waste of money. I don't like going out to eat. Now I enjoy it. When I'm on a trip, especially with my friend, we enjoy going out to eat when we're on our trips. But as an everyday thing, it's not worth it. Especially if you're just going to garbage fast food. Like there's no enjoyment there. Like, is it really that good? I don't think so. But that's all I got on that. Well, those are just a few suggestions I have of things that we do and don't do to keep us from wasting money. A quick recap on the main points. No paper towels. No, a few here and there, but no paper towels. Find somebody in your life that will compliment you and make you feel beautiful. It really helps. And no going out to eat. Do not go out to eat on a regular basis. It's a waste of money. If you have any thoughts on things that you are wasting money on and you need help with, let me know. Put it down in the comments. That's what I'm here for. I just want to be able to help people save money, spend less money, be more frugal, find ways that they're wasting money in their lives and to help them, to help you. That's what I'm here for. I want to help. So why don't you leave a comment and let's help each other figure things out. Maybe there's some things that I didn't mention or that you thought I was wrong about. Either way, let me know. And if you like my video, give me a like and I'll see you next time. Bye.